Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Amin Ibrahimi, your physical therapist, and today we're talking about a topic that every athlete, coach, and active person cares about. How do you speed up recovery after sports injuries? Whether it's a sprained ankle, a pulled hamstring, or something more serious, the biggest frustration athletes face is time lost from training and competition. Now you'll hear all kinds of advice out there, from ice baths to supplements to crazy gadgets promising faster healing. But today, I'm going to cut through the noise and break down the science of how the body actually heals, the evidence based strategies that can accelerate recovery, and the common mistakes that actually slow healing down. Stick around to the end, because I'll also share my step by step framework that I give my athletes to recover smarter, not just faster. To understand recovery, we first need to know what's happening inside the body after an injury. There are three main phases of healing. 1. Inflammation phase, first 48 to 72 hours. The body sends immune cells to the area. You'll see swelling, redness, and pain. This isn't a bad thing. It's the body's way of cleaning up damaged tissue. 2. Proliferation phase, days to weeks. The body starts laying down new tissue, collagen, muscle fibers, capillaries, etc. This is when a scar tissue forms and the injury begins to stabilize. 3. Remodeling phase, weeks to months. The new tissue matures, aligns, and strengthens. This is where rehab exercises and progressive loading are critical. Here's the key point. Healing takes time, but what you do during each phase can either help or hurt the process. So, what should you do after a sports injury? Traditionally, people use RICE, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. But the newer guideline is peace and love. Let me break that down. Peace stands for protect the area in the first few days, avoid movements that worsens the injury. E. Elevation can help reduce swelling. A. Avoid anti-inflammations like ibuprofen early on. Research shows they can actually slow tissue repair if overused. C. Compression helps with swelling and support. E. Education. Understand the injury and avoid unnecessary imaging or treatment. Then comes love. L. Load. Start gentle loading as soon as it's safe. This stimulates healing. O. Optimism. Mindset matters. Athletes who believe they will recover tend to heal faster. V. Vascularization. Do pain-free cardio like cycling or swimming to keep blood flow up. E. Exercise. Progressive rehab to restore mobility, strength, and coordination. So the biggest myth is complete rest. The evidence is very clear. LE, controlled movement speeds up recovery. Recovery isn't just what you do in the clinic or in the gym. It's also about what you put into your body and how you rest. Nutrition. Protein is essential. Aim for at least 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day to support tissue repair. Omega-3 fatty acids, like in fish oil, may reduce excessive inflammation without blocking healing. Vitamin C and D and zinc all play roles in collagen formation and immune function. And remember, don't cut calories too aggressively. Even if you're sidelined, your body needs energy to rebuild tissue. Sleep. This might be the single biggest recovery tool. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone and repairs damaged tissue. Research shows athletes who consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep have a slower recovery and higher injury risk. Aim for 8 to 9 hours when injured. So, fuel the body and prioritize sleep. These are non-negotiables if you want to recover quickly. Now, let's tackle some popular recovery tools. Ice baths and cryotherapy. This can reduce pain and soreness, but the evidence suggests they don't actually speed tissue healing. They are more about symptom relief. Massage, cupping, and dry needling. These can improve circulation, reduce muscle tone, and provide pain relief. But again, they are short-term tools. They work best when combined with active rehab. Electrical stimulation, laser, ultrasound. Some studies show small benefits, but none are magic solutions. The bottom line: use these tools if they help with pain or comfort, but don't rely on them as the main driver of recovery. Exercise and progressive loading are still king. Here's the framework I give to my athletes who want to recover as fast as possible. 1. Manage load, not rest completely. Gentle, pain-free movement from day 1. 2. Prioritize sleep and protein. These two are the foundation of recovery. 3. Do cardio if possible. Keep circulation high and maintains conditioning. 4. Progress rehab systematically. Start with mobility, then add strength, then sport-specific drills. 5. Stay positive and engaged. Mental state affects physical healing more than most people realize. This approach doesn't just heal the injury, it reduces re-injury risk and gets you back performing at your best. So, how do you speed up recovery after sports injuries? You respect the healing process, but you optimize it with smart movement, proper nutrition, quality sleep, and progressive rehab. Forget about miracle gadgets or shortcuts. The science is clear. Recovery is faster when you actively participate in it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more evidence-based physical therapy and sports rehab content, and let me know in the comments. What's the toughest injury you've had to recover from? See you in the next video.